Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be having girl time again. In my previous get ready with me videos, I've been noticing a lot of requests that you guys want more makeup content, kind of like trying products, get ready with me. I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying them. They never do as good as my other videos, but they're doing better. And this is one of my passions, so I'm just gonna do what makes me happy. So we're doing another get ready with me. And for this get ready with me, we are trying some new makeup. I have a lot of affordable options for you guys from Ulta that I picked up that I will be trying in this video. And there's new makeup, there's old makeup, there's things that I love that I'm recommending to you guys. So there is a lot in this video, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Grab a snack, do your makeup with me, get ready with me. So with that said, if you would like to see how I achieved today's look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm coming at you with another get ready with me, trying new makeup products, trying old makeup that's in my collection that I like to show love to. And I have so many products to try out today, so I have to get right into it. So the first one I'm going to be trying, I recently bought a few things from Ulta. I don't know if to do a haul or not, but this is the new Maybelline Super Lock brow glue, and I just love trying new brow glues because some of them are either 100% fails or they can be super amazing. So I have a few favorite brow gels, so we're gonna try this one out. Okay, so here is the packaging for this brow gel. So let's see how this, so far it's feeling amazing. I have a good feeling about it. No little white chunks of anything. It's laying down the hairs so nicely. I do feel like it has a pretty good hold because my eyebrows are so bad to tame. Like they just want to go down. So I think if a brow gel works for me, it's like a really good sign that it's a good brow gel because so many don't work for me. And I kind of just like to let them dry a little bit before I shape them to how I want. I'll do a little bit of shaping. There, that's usually what I do with my brow gel, is to get them to lay that way because I do have, my tail of my brow is horrible. Since I was a little girl, I've just never had hair there. So doing this kind of gives it a more fuller look towards the tail. I am loving this. I do like that it gives you time to play with them so it doesn't automatically lock them into place. But once they're locked in, they feel really good. So this so far is a love. I have to see how it wears. I do feel a good amount of like hold, not crunchy hold at all, but you feel a hold. So if you don't like that, you might not like this. But for someone who has very stubborn brows, I definitely recommend the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. All right, so I did my skin prep. I wanted to put on like some lip balm or something. I always prep my lips while I do my makeup, but I have this new one from Maybelline that I did pick up at Ulta. I'm kind of scared to try this in a video because I am sensitive sometimes to lip plumpers. If I get it like anywhere out of my lip line, I'll get like reactions on my face and stuff. So I heard that this is super intense. This is the Maybelline Plump Chili Pepper. And I got it in the shade Pink Sting. I am so scared, you guys. Pray for me. I'm going to keep it more towards the center of the lip. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is such a pretty color. It even feels spicy if you get it on your tongue. Okay, anyways, I tried the Polite Society one and that was intense. So let's see if this is like the drugstore version of that. Girl, I just started talking and when I took a breath, it's literally, you can feel the spiciness. So I'm going to prep my eyes with the Rare Beauty Weightless Eyeshadow Primer. And today's eye makeup, I want to keep it pretty simple. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I don't want to take too much time on my eye makeup. I'm going to do like my go-to type of eye look when I'm not filming, because I do love creating super colorful eye looks. It's like therapy for me. But when I'm gonna actually go out, I never go out with colorful eyeshadow or super dramatic makeup. I usually keep it just a very neutral tone. I will do a cat eye here and there, but I never go out with color eyeshadow just because I've always told you guys I'm more of like a reserved person. So the times that I have worn really colorful makeup, it catches a lot of attention. And I would have people either asking me about it or complimenting me, which is so sweet and nice. But I'm the type of person that when I'm the center of attention in a room, I get kind of like really shy. I prefer to just have neutral eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. This is one of my favorite palettes that have been recently released. I've done a few looks with it. This is honestly a palette that needs to be recommended so much more. And I know with new releases, we just forget about things so quickly. And this palette really has beautiful colors. You can do a grungy look, you can do a classic eye makeup, which I go for these types of looks when I'm just trying to hurry. There is metallics, shimmers, smoky shades, so much. But today I'm going to kind of keep it right in this section right here. Okay, so with my bald 224, because this brush is literally on its last leg. I've had this since I was in high school and I'm 33. But this is the MAC 224. It's my favorite, but I'm going to take the 224 and I am going to take the shade Rise Up, which is right here. And that's going to go all over my brow bone, my crease. It's going to be pretty much the transition shade. So this is going to be a look that you can do pretty much anywhere if you want to wear it to work. I'm going to try and keep it pretty neutral and simple. You can wear it with any type of blush. So if you want to go more peachy, you could go more peachy or pink. You can do a dark lip. You could do so much. So the first thing is getting this all over the crease to have a nice transition shade. I'm also bringing it towards the outside here, the outside corner. This is feeling spicy, but honestly, I think the Polite Society one has been the worst one I've tried. This one feels a little mild for me because I tried that one. But for someone who hasn't tried these types of lip plumpers, it could be a little strong. But I don't really find it too strong. I don't mind when eyeshadow gets like on the outside here because I always clean it up with a makeup wipe once I'm done. And that helps me to really get a really nice blend. And then I'll just give it the shape that I want once I'm done. And I always like to do my eye makeup first because that way if anything falls on my face, I can wipe it off. If you have your foundation done and you do like a sparkly eye or a smoky eye, you can get all of that eyeshadow fallout all over your cheek and then your makeup will be ruined. So I just like to start like this. So I am putting a little bit of shadow on the outer corner as well. I am going to go in with a Morphe M433 brush and I'm going to take a little bit of this shade Hope, which is pretty dark. So I'm only going to take a little bit on my brush and I'm just going to put this on the outer corner of the eyes, blending it into that first shade that we put and tapping it like one time at a time so that I don't get a super strong brown shade. I just wanted to deepen up the crease a little bit. And I'm bringing this right where my eye socket is at and just blending softly. And I'm going to tap again once and bring it in a little bit more. So I'm keeping this in the outer corner and then bringing it also towards the outside. So now I'm going to go in with the lightest shade that I'm going to put on, and that's going to be it. We're going to keep it simple. So we're going to take Heroin, which is right here, with an eyeshadow flat brush. And this is going to go in the inner lid in here and bringing it towards the center to give a little bit of brightness to the eye. The formula is beautiful. So now I'm taking my 224 again and just blending everything out. And that is it. 3 shades, 3 brushes, and I'm not going to do anything else. So now I'm going to go ahead and clean out the outer corners. So I wrap the wipe around my finger and clean upwards. I don't know if I want to add a winged liner or just keep it like this. And let's add a wing liner. So I'm using my NYX Epic Ink Liner. Love this, affordable. So I start off doing the 2 out, like little flicks, and then I connect it for the rest of the eye. I have a new mascara to try out. This is also affordable from the drugstore. Milani Lash Extending Tube Technology. What is the name of this mascara? It's like a tubing mascara. So this is the packaging. I've been wanting to try this one out for a while. I really used to like tubing mascaras back when I was like in high school. I used to use the L'Oreal one, but here is the wand or the brush, the mascara brush. Okay, so it grips onto the lashes really nicely and it's adding length automatically. But I think this is more of a lengthening. You're not going to get volume out of this one from what I'm seeing. Yeah, definitely. It's like a wet formula and it is lengthening out my lashes, but not necessarily adding volume. But I am going to add falsies, so it's okay. I just wanted to see how this would work on a day where I'm not wearing lashes and I just want to wear mascara. I can't really say if I'm in love with it just because I would rather try it out when I'm not wearing a cat eye so that I can see what it does to my lashes, but I can see length, but not volume. All right, I'm going to apply my Ardell Naked Lashes in the number 424. And then once I'm done with that, I will be right back. All right, so lashes are on. These are some of my favorite lashes when I want a little drama, but not extreme. They're noticeable, but they're not super duper extremely dramatic. First off, I'm gonna spray a little bit of this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh spray just to kind of give my skin a little more moisture. All right, so for primer, I want to really moisturize my face because I'm going to be trying a new foundation. I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm very nervous about it. I actually had two new foundations. I didn't know which one to try. I have the About Face The Performer foundation. I just got this. I think this one's a little more radiant. I think the one I'm going to go with today is going to be the Urban Decay Face Bond. Just because this has gotten so many mixed reviews. Some people really love it. Some people absolutely hate it. And I do have dry skin. I don't have oily skin. So my chances of me not liking them are... we will see. So I am going to prep my face with the One Size Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer because this will really hydrate my skin just to make sure that my skin is very hydrated before I go in with a very matte foundation. This primer is so hydrating. Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation retails for $40. It's available in 40 different shades, so the shade range looks really good. I got mine in the shade 12 Light Neutral. The highlights for this foundation are that it is good for dark spots, it has medium coverage, it's good for acne and blemishes, non-comedogenic, matte finish, and good for redness. And it's supposed to be a lightweight, waterproof foundation with the skincare benefits of a serum and self-setting powder for blurring effects and a medium coverage matte finish. I really like the packaging of this foundation just because it's so sleek. It literally fits on the palm of my hand, easy to just throw it in a makeup bag, travel with it. And the applicator is also amazing. It's super duper thin and you can literally just apply it straight to your face. So I really like that. We're gonna do one side. Okay. Okay, there it goes. The shade match looks pretty spot on. And I really took a while to choose which shade I was gonna go with because buying foundation online, I have literally turned that into a talent. I don't know how I've gotten so lucky. There has been a few fails, but for the most part, I do go towards the neutral side now because I'm not getting as much sun as I used to. And this shade is perfect. So right off the bat, what I can say is this feels extremely light on the skin. It literally feels like I am applying a very watery serum consistency. All right, guys, so here is the side that I put the foundation on. The color match is, I have no complaints about it. It covered up beautifully. It's laying on my skin so smooth. It's thin. I don't feel like I'm wearing a pound of makeup. The coverage is so impressive. I'm so happy I decided to get it. Because for a second there, I was like, nope, I'm not getting that foundation because it's going to look horrible on me. I have always had dry skin. I have a little bit of texture. So I just thought it wasn't going to work out. So let's see how it covers up this bad boy right here, which is the last little scar I got going on My skin is pretty clear lately for the most part. Let's see how that keeps going. So I'm gonna do the same thing. A little bit on the forehead. That should be good. I'm gonna put a little bit right here where I get a little bit of darkness. And I am blending it out with my Makeup by Mario F4 brush. When you start blending it out, it does look a little lighter, but then the color that it settles down to is the perfect match. And it's so lightweight, so lightweight. Okay, so it is a medium coverage. I can still see that scar peeking through a little bit, but not too much. And it does just cover what it needs to cover without it feeling super cakey and heavy. So initial first impression, this is like almost a 10 out of 10. It was a very smooth application, easy. It wasn't really hard to blend out and put on. It feels so light. I don't feel like I have anything on my skin. Medium coverage. I have dry skin and it looks great. I'm going to try, crap, I forgot to do something that I wanted to do with you guys. I'm still gonna do it anyways. I don't care. I saw a hack on TikTok or on YouTube. I don't know. This was recommended by the makeup artist Scott Barnes, which he is just a legend, and he does J-Lo's makeup. He does so many celebrity and models and just amazing makeup. He recommended using Aquaphor under your eyes so that the makeup does not settle into fine lines. It doesn't get nasty and creasy. So we're gonna try it out. I literally purchased some lip balm. I do have regular Aquaphor, which is what I saw him use, but then I saw someone on YouTube use the lip balm and it worked so nice. So I think it's kind of like the same thing. So I'm going to apply some of this under my eyes, and I'm going to use a concealer that has not worked that great on me, and we're going to see if it helps. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I do have some fine lines under my eyes, and some concealers just settle there. Oh my god, I cannot believe it feels a little thick. Let's keep going. So the concealer that I'm going to try with this hack or method is going to be the Slip Tint Concealer from Say. It has not been working for me. I love the consistency of it, how thin it is, all of that, but it settles into my fine lines horribly. So I do have the shade 5, and I'm going to try this, and let's see what happens. I am like so skeptical about this. Guys, that lip plumper is still spicy. It stays spicy for a while. And it's literally spicy. It does not sting like the other lip plumpers. It's like a spice. Okay, so I'm going to use the House Labs concealer brush. And I'm going to just start blending the concealer that I put on my face, because I am letting that sit there for a little bit before I blend it out. Let's see if today we have a good makeup day like the last get ready that I did with you guys, because these videos of trying new makeup can go so great or they can go like horribly wrong. It has happened to me before when I'm trying new makeup. Now let's do the test of the eyes. So I'm gonna start blending this out. I don't know if there's any saving this concealer, honestly. It did go on much smoother, but it still settles into my fine lines. But it does go on way smoother with that hack. I just don't know if this concealer is for me, honestly. I feel like this concealer is for someone who has like baby smooth. You're in high school, or you're in your like early 20s, because it just settles into those lines, and so many people absolutely love it. So this is probably just a me problem, but it does settle into my fine lines, and that is just such a big no-no for me. It did go on better, but there's just no saving it, I think. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and do some contour. I am going to be using the Too Faced Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. I think show this in my shorts section, but I don't think I've done a get ready with me with this bronzing stick, and I love it. I love it so much. I've used it quite a few times already. This retails for $35. It comes in 4 shades, so definitely I think adding a few shades to this would be nice. It is a stick formula, natural finish. It's a creamy, buildable, and blendable stick bronzer that provides natural looking warmth and dimension. It has vitamin E and it has squalane. This bronzer is one of the most beautiful, easy to apply bronzers. It just slips on the skin. It's not too dry. You don't have to tug at your skin. You're going to see, literally swipe it That is it. And I have mine in the shade Chocolate Souffle. Easy to put on. So that's what I like about it. Super blendable, and it smells like a Tootsie Roll or like a Tootsie Pop, something like that. Okay, so while I'm putting this on, I wanted to tell you guys what I did recently. My channel is all about fragrances and girly stuff, and you might think like that's a lot of money that Amy puts into shopping. But I wanted to share with you guys that those are the things that I like to shop for: beauty, body care, fragrances. Like, I love that. But when it comes to other things in my life, I'm super simple. I like to do things myself. So I don't go to the hair salon. Rarely. I'll go to the hair salon maybe like once a year. I don't do my nails right now. I used to do my nails. Now I'm just doing press-ons. I like to do things myself, and I save so much money doing that. So recently, you guys know I moved to Kentucky, and I don't have anyone here to cut my hair, and I don't just trust anyone with my hair. I am like super protective about my hair. It's just, my sister usually cuts my hair because my sister is a hairstylist, but we're far away from each other, so that's not an option all the time. She cuts my hair beautifully. I love the way she cuts my hair. I think honestly, out of anyone who has ever touched my hair, she's been the best one, because I do like layers, and I do not like my hair to be straight. I like it to be kind of like in a V shape, because I have a lot of hair. I have enough hair to give to like 3 more people. It's tiring sometimes because I can't do what other people do. Like, just if I'm curling my hair, it's taking forever. Recently, I was just getting very frustrated because I have not cut my hair in like a year now, and my hair is very long. My hair was reaching my butt. That's how long it was. And my layers were grown out, and it was just literally like one length, super long, if you can see in some of my previous videos. And it was just starting to like just sit there, and like no volume, nothing to it, just long, and that's it. So I was getting pretty annoyed about that. I also didn't have anyone to do my keratin. Like, I didn't have nobody here. Could you believe I did everything on my own, and it turned out so good? I cut my hair on my own. I did layers on my hair. I did my own keratin, and I'm gonna dye it soon because the keratin does kind of lift your hair dye. So I do have like some natural parts of my hair that are a little bit brown. I followed a method that I found on TikTok, which I was so scared. I was like, am I really gonna cut my hair listening to people on TikTok? I don't remember his name, but it's like a method that he came out with. You do a ponytail on your forehead and then another ponytail for the rest of your hair up here. And then you bring it to the front of your face and you cut it just like that. Straight up, just trust. You gotta trust the process. And you guys, my hair, I need to hurry because I feel like this video is so long, but I gave myself layers. So now my hair it's still long, still very long. It's so healthy. I gave myself some bangs because they were also grown out. As you can see right here, I have to fix it because I haven't fixed it. Really scary, but really fun to see that it came out really nice. It came out so pretty with layers all throughout it. I think it's called a butterfly haircut, and I did it on my daughter too, and she loved it. So I am so proud of myself, and that's just how I save a lot of money, because me going to the hair salon, since I have so much hair, I have very thick hair, they charge me a lot of money. They'll charge me like $300-400, and do you know how many perfumes I can buy or how many makeup products I could buy? So that's how I save my money for those things. So there you go. There is the contour blended out super effortlessly. You guys saw that. I blended it out while I was talking to you guys. I'm going to put on this e.l.f. Camo liquid blush in the shade Pinky Promise. This was one of the ones that I purchased, and I used the other ones and I never got to this one. So I want to wear this one today and see how I like this color. It's like a beautiful pinky peachy color. I mean, it's more towards the pinky side, but we're gonna try this out today. So I'm going to do 1 dot because the last time I think I did like 2 or 3, and that was way too much. So I'm gonna do one dot here and 1 dot here, and we're gonna blend that out. Ooh, okay, this one's not as crazy pigmented as the more orangey peachy one I tried. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more. 1 here and 1 here. And I'm also going to put it on my nose. And this blush is beautiful. I love it. These e.l.f. blushes are so good. Yeah, no, not even the Scott Barnes method is helping that concealer out. Like, it is creasing. Do you see that? Do you see that? That is not acceptable. My Fenty concealer, where even, is hydrating and it does not do that. So I'm not sure. Maybe this formula is just not for me. I love Say and all of their products, so maybe that one's just not for my under eye area. I forgot to tell you guys, if this foundation was self-setting, it doesn't feel completely set down, but it's also not super sticky. So I think I would still put like a light layer of powder, honestly. So I am going to use the NARS. I love this pressed powder. This is the Soft Matte Advanced Perfecting Powder. Very sleek packaging, and this powder is so good. So I am going to put it on a powder puff, but I'm going to take off the excess so that we don't look too cakey. Oh, this powder is so beautiful. And I'm just going to, with whatever's left, set the rest of my face. So here's the side that I set, and then this is the side that's not set. You can see it takes care of a lot of the pores, blurs them out. So yeah, this powder is just so beautiful. It sets your makeup, but you still have like this radiance peeking through, but definitely blurs. So next up, I have another new product I have never tried before. Very, very excited to try this out with you guys. I have the NYX Buttermelt Bronzers. I have not tried this bronzer yet. I did pick up 2 different shades. So I picked up All Buttered Up and Butter Biscuit. Butter Biscuit is definitely darker, and All Buttered Up is lighter. So I'm going to start off with a lighter one. And these do have like a shimmer in them, so they're not a matte bronzer. And I've seen how pigmented these are on TikTok. So I'm literally going to do a boop. And let's see what that gives us. Yeah, that has pigment. A lot of pigment. If you swirl your brush on this bronzer, you could mess up your makeup. So literally one tap. The undertone of this bronzer is beautiful. It's more of like a reddish undertone because I don't know about you, but I turn more reddish tan than orange when I get sun. So orange bronzers just look too fake on me. Oh my God, this bronzer is beautiful. I don't even know if I should try the darker one. I'm just gonna do like a tap of the darker one more towards the back. Yeah, because this is pretty deep. Ooh, but that is so beautiful. Towards the back of the cheek, really gives that bronzy look. And I'm gonna add some the outside here of my big old forehead that I got. These are a 10. 10 out of 10. So smooth, not powdery at all. The shades are beautiful, so pigmented. They're gorgeous. I think this might be one of my new favorite drugstore bronzers. On the face, it's not like shimmery or anything, so it's not sparkly. It just looks really smooth and really like, it just makes your skin look soft. So the Buttermelt bronzers, yes, 10 out of 10. All right, so now I'm gonna add some blush, and I am going to be using my Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in the shade Happy. It's a more pinky, radiant blush. So good. I think this is one of my favorite ones. It's so beautiful. I love it. This one and Cheer, I think, are some of my favorites, even though I do love Joy too. So these blushes for me were a big win. I'm not going to be using highlight. I'm kind of like, I used to be such a highlight girl, and I just prefer the smooth look. So I totally get what people used to say about highlight kind of adding too much texture to your face. I'm going to take a little bit of the brown shadow and put it with a pencil brush on my lower lash line, just a little bit, just to kind of tie it in all together. And then I'm going to take a Makeup by Mario, the Perfect Brown Eyeliner, and I'm going to put that on my waterline. I think I want to try this with you guys because I've had this forever and I don't use it. So this is the Patrick Ta for face and body. I keep hearing so much about this. This is like a balm all over Glow Balm. It's called She's Glossy. People use this on their body because it is a balm and it's going to give you like that radiant look. But I wanted to try it on my cheekbones, which is a little scary, but I'm gonna take it with a sponge and I'm just gonna put it on the sponge on my cheeks. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my God. Gorgeous. Really light taps though, so that it does not lift up your makeup, but that looks so beautiful. For a dry person like me, that's gorgeous. I don't know why I wasn't using that before. So yeah, that is the Patrick Ta All Over Glow Balm. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting spray. And now we're gonna do lips and we're done. For lip liner, I'm gonna be doing Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Love Trap. So there we have Love Trap, and then I'm gonna go in with Pleasure from Milani. Ooh, what a pretty shade. Oh, with this lip liner, it looks gorgeous because the lip liner is a tad bit darker, but they look beautiful together. And then for lip gloss, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Faux Filler Lip Gloss in the shade Sugar Baby. This is a very light, milky pink shade with a little bit, because these glosses, you do not need a lot. Alright, so here is the finished makeup look for today's video. I really love, first off, the lip combo. Obsessed. That's beautiful. That's probably going to become one of my favorite lip combos. Love it. The blush, the skin, the foundation, every single thing today, again, love it. The only thing was that Shade concealer. I've tried so many times to make it work and it's just not for me. But let me know if it works for you. I know some people it might work beautifully for them. So I think that's the only thing. And the Maybelline plumper, I will say it's a little annoying for me. It does plump. It does make your lips look really smooth. So it is worth it for that. But that kind of spicy feeling does not stop. Like, it's still there. And it's kind of, I don't really like when lipsticks or lip glosses are spicy or too minty. It's just not my thing. So it's okay. I do think that the plumping is beautiful. Oh, I didn't put lower lash mascara. Okay, I always forget. And that's one of my favorite. Brings the look together. The e.l.f. blush was beautiful. The Patrick Ta Balm is an obsession. The foundation is a yes for me. The NARS powder, pick this up. It's so good. So blurring and smoothing. Oh my God, the bronzers. Yes. Yes. Love it so much. This was such a fun get ready with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below if you have any of these products, if you have tried them out, how you like them. If you're interested in any of them, let me know. Can't wait to chat with you guys in the comment section. And with that said, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video.